All right, so this is this is a I mean, I guess I would call it a weird story time, but this is really just going to be about how I got harassed in the workplace at a call center. A very ghetto call center that ooh, blessed that I'm away from now. So, it was actually about this guy. Yeah. So, definitely did not take the word no for an answer. Found out he did this to another girl too, who was very much a sexual harassing human being. His name was Kelvin. Forgot how we met. Obviously, it was at the call center. I know that. But I remember being a floor walker. Again, it's about, I was helping out people who was raising their hands on calls who needed help. And, of course, he, ended up liking me and whatnot. And he was friends with this guy named Jimmy who also had a crush on me, but also had a girlfriend, but he always flirted with other girls in front of her at work. But she stayed with him anyways. But anyway, I'm not gonna put this about him because he also harassed me. But what Kelvin did is, we would flirt, and until stuff got serious. Like we'll flirt, but like I forgot if I even liked him at first. That's what I'm really thinking about. Because I genuinely don't think. Yeah, I wasn't attracted to him at first. I remember that. I actually remember him. I'm a beautiful black woman, so he just flirted a lot. But I saw him flirt with everybody. You feel me? So it wasn't nothing crazy. I didn't like him at first, and then I started liking him. Slap on the hand for that. We all make mistakes. We live and we learn. That's all I gotta say. But anyways, ended up liking him, and he was just he was, for one, he's a Sagittarius. I'm gonna throw it out there because I hate them. Uh, he was very aggressive. Meaning, like, if I said no to like wanting to be around him, he would like pull me closer. He would pull my chair close, or like force a hug, like force a connection, force an interaction with me. And I noticed that, like, at first I liked it, the aggressive stuff a little bit. Then I saw it became to be too much because there was a point in time where we actually were in the talking stage, and then he left for like a long time because he's actually originally from Jersey. I liked his accent too. I remember that. Um, and then he came back and he was like, because this is when we stopped talking. He came back and he was involved with this other girl. Her name was Kelsey. Beautiful girl, brown hair, curly, naturally curly hair. Had a kid. Actually, I don't know. I've never interacted with her. This is the thing. You have to think. This is like a big old call center, which is a bunch of cubicles. A lot of people you don't interact with. A lot of people you actually have to because y'all sit next to each other. What's that? Ooh, 1 second. Sorry, my phone died. My other phone died. Had to charge it. So, yeah, he was aggressive. Yeah, he okay. So this is the thing with Kelsey, right? Um, they were like, there was rumors. She said that. Well, I mean, there was rumors. There was always rumors in a call center. That's what I want to put out there. There's everybody talking about you because you're in such close cubicles. People who want to know your life so they can talk about it because they don't have no life. Their life is the call center. So apparently they were talking in the talking stage, were kissing and stuff in the parking lot. There was a rumor saying that she had sex with him in the parking lot. She's saying that she never did. Like, I'm a horse's mouth kind of person. So basically, he treated her the exact same way. He would get mad that she didn't want to have sex with him. He would get mad that she had to go home to her kid because she did have a kid and she was a single mom. You know what I mean? That's very hard, especially working an underpaying job because that job only paid $11 an hour, which is not a lot. And if you put in a lot of overtime, then you're gonna see a decent paycheck for once every 2 weeks. But yeah, so basically you have to bust your ass. But anyways, he treated her the exact same way. Like he was so aggressive with her, and excuse me, and I remember being heartbroken because I thought he liked me. But it turns out, he's a Sagittarius. He was a player. Like I found that out the hard fucking way. But anyways, lo and behold, they stopped fucking around with each other, and then she ended up quitting, and I think me and her ended up actually talking. Like she pulled me to the side. She said, "Pika, come here." And then we actually talked, and she seemed really nice. She seemed like a cool bitch, for real. I understood why she had so many friends at the call center. She really was a cool bitch. She was telling me like how aggressive he was, how he was harassing her, stalking her, basically how he treated me. Like would text me late at night, wonder why I wasn't talking to him. He was just a weird ass nigga. I remember one time, and we basically both agreed that we would stay away from him. I remember one time we were passing by each other in the hallway, and he grabbed me, like I think arm around my shoulders type shit. He pulled me in the locker room, in the back of the locker room where nobody could see us, and like pushed me up against the wall and like started kissing me. And I was enjoying the kiss, but I seen how forceful he was, and then he literally forced my shirt up to start sucking on my tits, and he exposed himself, his private area, and forced me to touch his penis. Like he literally whipped it out. I remember seeing this big, long, dark Tootsie Roll. It literally looked like a Tootsie Roll. Really, it was really dark, and just pulled it out. And I remember him not letting go of my wrist. I specifically remember that. That's what I do remember. Him not letting go of it was my right hand. He wouldn't let go of my wrist because he had forced my hand onto his private area, on his genitalia. And he said, I remember him looking at me. He said, "Are you going to hit me up? Are you going to hit me up?" Like with wide eyes, foaming at the mouth like a dog. Like it was really scary to see. And when I seen that, I sensed a low vibrational energy. And that scared me. And I told him, Like he had my wrist like this really hard. He had a grip on my wrist. And I was moving away. I was in the back of the locker room. This is just me and him. I was moving away like, no. He was just doing too much. He was doing too much. And we ended up walking out. He walked before me, and I remember pulling, down my shirt and my breast, my bra, and I remember thinking like, damn. And I remember he went back and told Jimmy. And Jimmy was so messy. He's an Aquarius, so of course he was a shit talker. And he used any little dirt on me that he could to rub it in my face. And he said, "Oh, I heard what you did in the locker room." And I'm like, it pissed me off because I'm not going to cry. It pissed me off because I felt very much unprotected. I was very much alone. And this man was so aggressive. And I remember him moving back to New Jersey and not coming to work. He was really bad at attendance at work anyways. So they were going to eventually fire him. But he made it seem like it was consensual. So yet again, I'm going to say this. I am the highly most desired woman on this planet. But it sucks when you're the most unprotected. And people feel like that saying that is a compliment, but really you're a target. Always. You're a target by white people. White women hate us because white men love us. Black men and white men feel like they can do whatever with our bodies because they feel entitled to it. Because we are the highly most desired women on this planet. And they view us so beautiful to the point where even if we say no, it means yes. To the point where we're so beautiful where they feel like they can harm us. So I remember blocking his number and never speaking to him again. I stand on that. I'm very proud of myself. Glad God got me out of there. It sucks that, I got fired, but God knew that place was not for me. It was a very toxic work environment. I was like the target for everybody. All the girls hated me. They were very jealous. All they did was talk about my looks, and my work ethic was very good. So I was definitely a target for everybody. The men loved me, so the women hated me. So yeah, if you're being harassed in the workplace, definitely speak up about it. I the things I would take back is not speaking up, not reporting it to HR, and also just really hanging around bad people, toxic people. Because me and Jimmy were friends too, even though I actually ended up finding out later that he was making up the rumors about me along with other women, of course, but he was a man gossiping like a woman, which is sad. And I thought he was my friend. And he rubbed my personal experience in my face because he thought it was consensual because that's how Kelvin told it. I'm pretty sure he told it to everybody because that's how people viewed me, as somebody who just slept with people at the workplace. It really wasn't nothing like that. It was just situations that I got in. It was situationships a lot. Because I never actually officially dated anybody at that call center, just situationships. So, yeah. But, bye.